Hey, this is Nate, Underground Fitness Revolution. Today we're going to go over the Friday pre-workout routine. Again, this is a 16 exercise circuit. Each exercise is performed for 30 seconds. There's a 10-second transition between them. It takes about 11 minutes to go through, and let's start with our first exercise. So we're going to do some corrective stretching and exercises. First one being a quad stretch. I'm going to start with my right leg forward. I'm going to put my left hand on my right knee. I'm going to take my right hand, grab that foot, and I'm going to go into a deep stretch. I keep my chest tall. I push my hips forward in order to get a stretch from the hip down to the knee. And as I'm pulling up on my foot, I can get a further stretch as well into that quad. If you have mobility issues, you're unable to do a quad stretch in this position, unable to keep your balance, you're bent over like this. If this is your quad stretch, don't do this one. It means you've got too many restrictions, you're a little bit too tight, you're not ready for this. This is not a good quad stretch if you're leaning forward. You're defeating the purpose. What I want you to do, get down on your side. I want you to grab your leg, and I want you to pull back in order to stretch your quads. So this is a much easier version of a quad stretch that takes away some of the restrictions that you may have in the other version. So you can do this one, 30 seconds on one side, 30 seconds on the other, just like the other one. From here, we're going to go into our Y, T, and I. It's great for your upper back area. So for this one, the trick to this is you must keep your body down. You're not trying to do this. You're not flailing in the air. So you keep your feet down, keep your chest down, keep everything down. The best way to do it is actually put your forehead on the floor. We're going to do 5 Ys, 5 Ts, and 5 Is. It's going to look like this. Head down, feet down, everything down. From here, I get into a Y position. I'm going to do thumbs up. 5 Ys. Notice, I did not raise my feet. I did not raise my chest. I did not swing my arms way up high. I used only the mobility that I had in my upper back in order to do the Ys. From here we go T. Arms out to the side, thumbs up. Again, everything stayed down. I only moved as high as my upper back and traps would allow me. From here we go to Is. There you go. Thumbs up the whole time. Everything else is down. You're only moving in the upper back area for that. Great for the shoulders, the rotators. Fantastic exercise. Practice that one so that you don't move your whole body. From here, we're going to go into our hip bridge with a reach. Same exercise that we did in our Monday pre-workout routine. So I'm going to be on my back. You can have feet flat, or you can just go heels down, but it works a little bit better on this one to keep your feet flat. You can have hands right here, elbows up. I'm going to do a hip bridge up first. I'm going to reach. Eyes follow my hand, come back. So this is going to be a hip and glute bridge here. And then with the reach, I'm getting some thoracic rotation as well as some oblique work in there as well. So there we go, side to side, hip bridge, and a reach. Fantastic exercise. Learned that one from Eric Cressy. Love it. After that, we've got rocking ankle mobilization. So now we're getting into some dynamic warm-up stuff. What we're going to do is start sort of in a push-up position, but this time you will be kind of in a pike position, because what we want to do is push the heels down, head toward the toes, come back up on the toes, head toward the heels, and push down hard, stretch out the calves, work those ankles, come back up, and then rock back and forth. So you're just rocking back and forth, opening up the ankles and the calves each time you perform that exercise. Start things out with that one. Next, we go to our squat to stand. We do this one every day because it's one of the best exercises. Again, straight legs. Grab your toes, pull yourself down. Remember, only go down as low as you can, keeping your heels down. If you're up in the air like this, then that's as far as you get to go, because I need you to keep those feet flat. You cannot perform this exercise correctly without keeping your feet down. So if this is as low as you can go, that's where you start until you build up the mobility to pry open the legs, work on those hips, and get them opened up so you can get flat down. Feet flat, chest up, back flat. From here, extension, extension. Then you come back up, stretch side and side, come back down, or extension and a rotation, extension and a rotation. Each time, come back up, stretch side to side. If you are really tight, if you are unable to keep heels down, if you're unable to get lower than this, then I just want you to stay here. There's no point in doing an extension and a rotation. In this position, you are doing nothing for yourself. You've got to have this mobility down first before you add this. So if you're up here, then you need to work on this and work on pulling, 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 and pulling until you can get down here. So I do not want to see you doing this. This is a waste of a movement. Do it right, learn it right. From here, we're going to go into our stiff-legged deadlift variation. So on this one, you're going to go out. One leg is down. I'm going to reach out. Big stretch on this hamstring back here. Come back up and repeat. You can do half on one side, and then you can do half on the other side. The balance is definitely a part of this as well. If you have balance issues, you can use a wall. Step out far enough so that when you reach out, only your fingertips touch the wall. You just need that little bit of base of support, just a tiny bit. You don't need to be this close to the wall with your arms bent and your hands, because you're taking away. You're hardly getting a hamstring stretch because you're too close. Stand far apart. Reach out. Get that stretch. Come back up. You can even add a little knee lift to work your psoas a little bit and stretch that out. SLD, a fantastic exercise. Stretch those hamstrings. Again, just like Monday, next one, Spider-Man with a reach. So I'll start back here. I'm going to go out. Hands inside the foot. Knee down. From here, reach. Stand up, other side. Hands inside my foot. Knee down, reach. One of the best exercises. Got this one from Eric Cressy as well. Really, really like this one. It's pretty much the microwave. It warms up everything, head to toe. Great exercise. After that, we're going to go high knees to a lunge. So I'm going to start back here. I'm going to bring my knees up high. I'm going to go into a lunge. Come back up. Knee high. Lunge. Back up. High. Lunge. Fantastic exercise. Help open up hips, psoas as well. After that, we go right into core work. We're doing a plank walk. Actually, plank walk out is going to be a little bit different than a plank walk up. I showed you the walk up on Monday. So a walk out is a little bit different. So on the walk out, you're going to start in a push-up position. From here, keeping your body tight, you slowly walk hands out as far as you can go without your hips sagging or having pressure in that lower back. You can either walk back and walk back out for 30 seconds, or you can start here and then walk all the way out as far as you can go and hold it for 30 seconds. This is your six-pack exercise right here. You will feel this. Great exercise. Start with that one. From there, we're going to do a side plank leg swing. So on Monday, I showed you some other side plank variations. Remember, you can start with the knee first. Straight body, hands here, reach. We can do abduction, we can do adduction. But for this one, a leg swing. I'm going to bring my leg up. I'm going to have my toes pointing forward. My leg is straight. I'm going to swing it back and forth. Chest is out, body is straight. Adds a little plyometric movement to your side plank. 30 seconds on one side, 30 seconds on the other side. Then after that, we're going to do a cross-body mountain climber, similar to what we did on Monday. But this time we're doing cross-body style, so hands under the shoulders, feet together. I'm going to bring my knee to my opposite elbow. Bring it up, squeeze. Go back down, bring it up. Squeeze, go back down. And repeat, each side. Taking my time, squeezing those abs hard. Remember, we're not sagging, we're not piking. And we're trying to keep the body nice and straight, and we're not doing this fast. That defeats the purpose and may be a little bit unsafe for the back if your form is out of alignment. So, slow and controlled. Bring it up and back. Bring it up and back. You'll feel that in your obliques, definitely. After that, we get into our power work. This time, med ball chest pass. Normally, I'll have you do this with a partner. So if you're with a partner, each one of you will be passing to each other. So you'll explode the ball forward to your partner. Otherwise, if you don't have a partner, but you've got a medicine ball, what you can do, keep the ball just under your chest. This works better with a bouncing ball, so it's not going to work as good with this one. But what you do is you press it into the ground. Press it into the ground, and repeat. Press it into the ground. Each time. So that's your chest pass if you don't have a partner. Otherwise, with a partner, you're going to be here. You're going to explode that ball back and forth 10 times. We got 3 sets. It finishes out our pre-workout routine for Friday. That's how we do it at the Underground, baby. Crank it.